Hola, hola, my name is Ramon, cosmetic formulator, esthetician, skincare fanatic. Clearly, I'm in a little bit of a different setting right now. Also, I've been a little bit quiet on social media. Currently in Korea, let's talk about that. I have been in Korea now for a week. I have one more week left here working on a super special project. I wanted to basically do a routine right now, kind of focused on A, summer skincare, B, a routine, as all my routines usually are, based on nourishing, helping to promote skin barrier function, helping to soothe the skin. That's appropriate for summer, but also C, being completely niacinamide-free. We love niacinamide here on this channel. Like, no beef against niacinamide. This is not like we're canceling her, but a request I get really frequently on my channel is I want skincare without niacinamide, either because A, I'm sensitive to it, or B, it's just in everything and I need to have options that have no niacinamide in it. So today's video is going to be an entire routine dedicated to niacinamide-free skincare. Part of this video is being done in collaboration with Commonlabs. We're going to be highlighting their B5 Ampoule, but basically from this video, take the general concepts from it that you want, apply that to your own skincare routine, may your skin prosper and glow this summer. So let's talk about niacinamide first and why I wanted to do this video. As I mentioned, I get a lot of requests about it. I love niacinamide, and niacinamide does a lot of things for the skin. It helps with reducing redness, it has soothing benefits, helps with texture, it helps with pigmentation related issues, it helps promote skin barrier function, and it can regulate sebum production. I think that's everything. It does a lot. It does a lot. And for those of you who don't know, niacinamide is also known as vitamin B3. Note that because it'll come up again later on in the video. And I love niacinamide, and it's been around for a minute, but especially in 2020, there was a big marketing push for it, and it was essentially everywhere. And people were like, this is too much. My skin's reacting negatively. It's irritating. Like, I don't want to see it anymore. So I'm doing this video essentially to kind of highlight some products and how to build a routine around niacinamide. So if you don't want it all together, this is a good guideline for you. Or if you want to reduce the amount of niacinamide you use in your routine, kind of use this as a guide and then input your favorite niacinamide cleanser, serum, or moisturizer in where you feel appropriate. That way you still have some in your routine, but it's just not like everywhere in your routine. So let's get into it. Obviously, double cleanse. I'm currently on Jeju Island, spent the day exploring. It was super hot. It was like 87 degrees, which is like high 30 Celsius. It was muggy. I do have makeup and sunscreen on, so let's take it off with an oil cleanser. And what's nice about oil cleansers is fundamentally, it's hard to put niacinamide in them. Niacinamide is not an oil soluble ingredient. And generally what oil cleansers are a lot of oils, plant oils with some emulsifiers so that you can melt down your makeup with the oils, and then the emulsifiers just help everything rinse off cleanly with water. Two options depending on what kind of texture or what kind of packaging you like. I have an oil and a balm cleanser. For the oil, I have the new Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Cleansing Oil. And then for the balm, I have the Naturium Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. Fun fact, both of these technically feature ginseng, but they feature completely different extracts because this is like regular red ginseng and this is purple ginseng, which are apparently different plants. Both of them also feature a good amount of general botanical plant-based extracts. One that I actually noticed was in both of these, and I see it in a few other products in this routine, is something called neem extract. So fun fact, it's under the like ingredient name Melia azadiracta, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and you see it a lot in Korean beauty. These are both very nourishing, they're both very plush and velvety on the skin, and they both rinse off very nicely. I'm gonna be taking the new Beauty of Joseon cleansing oil though for today. Obviously, dry face, I'm gonna take a few pumps, work that in my hands, and then melt the makeup off. Considering the benefits of today's routine, I would say this is also a nice routine for someone who might have compromised or sensitized skin. And I've been asked, why do you recommend oil cleansing or even honestly a more intensive routine with compromised skin? Fundamentally, I think what oil cleansing does is it's an easy way to break down makeup and sunscreen in a gentle way, in a quick way. So then you can go in with a quick second cleanse. That whole cleanse can take you maybe like, what, 30 seconds? And it's a more gentle way of thoroughly cleansing your skin, because most likely you're still gonna be wearing sunscreen, you're probably most likely wearing makeup. This is just going to be able to take it off a lot more gently so you're not irritating your skin or sensitizing your skin further. Okay, so that is off, and now I'm going to go in with my second cleanse. My second cleanse, this is no stranger to this channel. It's from Dr. Jart. It's their Cicapair Enzyme Cleansing Foam. This is a Dr. Jart stan account, period. They formulate the hell out of a product, especially a skin soothing product. This is no stranger. This is niacinamide free, obviously. This features gentle surfactants, a little bit of a little surfactant lesson. This is completely sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate free, which we also don't hate on those. They're great surfactants. They've been really demonized though. I obviously don't stand for that. There's ways to formulate with those in a very gentle way. But instead, this features different kinds of surfactants. They're called isothionates, which are anionic or negatively charged surfactants, which are really necessary in adequately cleansing the skin. They have really nice foaming capabilities, so it's a nice lathery, velvety foam, but they're very gentle. And then on top of that, you have what are called amphoteric or like dual charged surfactants, which kind of just help the cleansing capability of this. So it's super gentle and it's super effective. Also, the anionic surfactants in this are primarily coconut based, so they're going to be a little bit more nourishing to the skin as well. And then aside from that, you just get a lot of botanical extracts in this that are soothing. Obviously, Cicapair, centella's in this. And then that neem extract I mentioned earlier, also in this as well. This a little bit goes a long way. Super velvety, plush, foaming cleanser. It's very soothing. I could literally do an entire routine using just a Cicapair line. I love it that much. Okay, so we are cleansed. Time for the next step, which is hydration. It's summer. I do have oily acne prone skin, but I find layering hydration is super beneficial for pretty much all skin types, and layering lightweight hydration is better for oily skin. And I find it's a really good way of maintaining juicy, supple skin without being too heavy. So today I'm going to be starting off with an essence. And this is actually a holy grail product that I reintroduced into my routine for the first time in like forever. And that's from their Mugwort essence. Mugwort, and what specifically uses the Artemisia princeps extract, is a great ingredient. It has a lot of benefits. Primarily, it's really soothing. It also does have some antimicrobial benefits towards acne causing bacteria. I'm not saying it's anti-acne. I don't think the research shows that necessarily, but this does show activity of being antimicrobial towards the specific C. acnes bacteria that causes breakouts. And it also has some antioxidant benefits as well. So a very well-rounded product, considering it only has technically one ingredient, which is 100% Artemisia princeps extract. If you haven't watched my channel for a long time, you might not have seen me talk about this before. There's a really good creator. Her name is Odile Manad. She is based here in Korea, and she does a lot of information on Korean-based skincare. And one thing I learned from her is that even though a product does say it has 100% blank extract, realistically, that's not the case. Obviously, there's the solvents, the preservatives, and some other stuff that are in the product, but through Korean regulations, you don't have to necessarily put all those auxiliary ingredients. So on paper, this is 100% Artemisia extract. So the key to layering hydration is don't use a lot, do a few layers. I don't know if you remember back in the day, and it's like 5-6 years ago, the 7 skin method, where technically toners are also called skins. And so you do 7 skins or 7 layers of toner. We don't have to do 7. 2, 3, 4 is fine. But how that works is take your hydrator of choice, a couple drops, work it in your hands, press that in, repeat. Generally, I just do 3. This is a little bit more of like a syrupy, viscous texture, very similar to like the Klairs Double Preparation Toner, which is also a great option. So I do less layers of that. If it's a lighter weight, like first essence, I might do like 5-7 skins of that. But as you can see, skin is juicy, skin is supple, but we're not gonna stop there. And that's where today's partner comes into the video, Commonlabs, as I mentioned. And today I'm gonna be talking about their B5 Ampoule. Quiz time. What vitamin B was niacinamide? The answer is B3. And so we're talking about B5 right now, and that is actually Panthenol. So I feel like when we talk about skin barrier nourishing ingredients, niacinamide gets the hype, it gets the star like billing, but Panthenol's right there. And Panthenol does a lot of things for the skin and even more, honestly. So Panthenol, vitamin B5, and the main role that it plays is that it really aids in skin moisturization and barrier function. But it can also really help to soothe the skin, and it also has some wound healing benefits as well. And one thing I learned is that apparently Panthenol is able to actually penetrate the hair cortex and help to hydrate the hair, but also help to prevent it from breaking, or at least make it more resistant to breaking, which it's very difficult for ingredients to actually penetrate the hair. Most ingredients at most really just coat the hair. And then how Panthenol works is that Panthenol is called a provitamin. What that means is that it goes on the skin as Panthenol or vitamin B5, but then it converts to pantothenic acid on the skin, which is a component of coenzyme A, which plays a vital role in the overall skin barrier, skin moisturization complex. So fundamentally, it's soothing. It has a really big role in skin moisturization, and it also has a big role in helping to aid skin barrier function by preventing transepidermal water loss. And that's with only 1% of Panthenol. This has 10.8%. And on top of that, you have things like beta-glucan, sodium hyaluronate, as well as honey extract, and all of those things are really, really great humectants. So they really help to just have these hygroscopic benefits, which means that they help to attract and bind water. So really, again, amping up skin hydration throughout the day. And then you also have sodium PCA in this. And basically what that is that it's another moisturizing factor factor. So overall, this right here is a superpower for really helping to hydrate the skin, helping to promote barrier function and skin moisturization, and a really lightweight hydrating vehicle. This is just a really nice gel-like but very light serum for the skin. So for my face, I usually just take about 3 or 4 drops, work that into my fingertips, and then I just press that in where I want more hydration. At night, it's all over the face. During the daytime, actually, how I like to use this is I will just take a drop, work it in my ring fingers, and press that underneath my eyes. I find that really helps to hydrate my eyes, get them nice and plump for the daytime, and skin prep for my sunscreen so that my concealer doesn't look dry and it doesn't essentially like make my under eyes have really, really bad dry texture. And voila. This is niacinamide free again, but this does have fragrance. And again, if you have sensitive skin and you don't like fragrance, that is worth noting, but I find it's just like a very nice, fresh, clean smell to it. Kind of smells like clean laundry to me. But overall, super lightweight, but very hydrating serum. You got 10.8% Panthenol in there, a bunch with a bevy of other great humectant ingredients. It smells amazing, and it's less than $20. And the last step for the nighttime routine is to lock in the hydration. I'm coming in with an oldie, but a goodie. I haven't mentioned this on my channel in a minute. The Krave Oh So Simple. I love this moisturizer for a lot of different reasons. Love Krave. I love the whole press reset concept that they have with their brand to really minimize and simplify a skincare routine. This has like 10 ingredients in it. Super simple. One of those ingredients is definitely not niacinamide, which is why it's in this video. And really, this just features oatmeal extract, which has ingredients that help to, again, really soothe the skin, help to promote barrier function, and it also has like a humectant or two. So it's a very simple, basic gel cream that's great at soothing the skin, and it's really great at helping to moisturize if you have sensitized skin. Clearly, I have the travel version right now. I'm on the road. We're in Seoul. So just taking a little bit of this, work it into the fingertips, and then I just press that in. The texture of this is a little bit more than just a like water gel cream, but it's not exactly a lotion either. It's super lightweight. I think this is a great option for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I'd pair this with the Great Barrier Relief, if anything. But with that is a full nighttime routine featuring niacinamide-free products. Again, we're not hating on niacinamide here on this channel. I just want to give you guys options to build a well-rounded and thorough routine that you can tailor and alter to your specific needs. You can add niacinamide if you want, avoid it completely. For daytime, if you want a good daytime routine, as you know on this channel, we're about the 3-minute morning routine because I never got the time. And how I build that is basically, I mean, if you want to cleanse your face, do so. I never really do. Cleanse your face, go in with a layer of a good hydrator. As I mentioned with the I'm from Mugwort essence, this does have nice antioxidant benefits. So this right here would be my hydrator and antioxidants. Do a couple layers of this that I want in the morning. And then after that, as I mentioned earlier, go in with a drop or two of the B5 Ampoule from Commonlabs on my ring finger. Tap that into my under eye area to really hydrate that, moisturize that, get that ready for the day. Then I go on top of that with my sunscreen. Surprisingly, it's not hard to find a sunscreen without niacinamide in it. One of my all-time holy grails is from Eucerin, their Oil Control Dry Touch, complete niacinamide free. Overall, very basic formulation, great sun protection, high SPF, high UVA protection, has some DNA repair mechanisms in there and some great antioxidant benefits. And it's matte and sebum regulating throughout the day without having niacinamide. And so with that, we got a full nighttime, full daytime skincare routine, completely niacinamide free. Let me know down below in the comments section what other niacinamide free products that you have in your routine that you might feel like are worth sharing with the other commenters and viewers of this video, and or what other routine videos do you want to see, and or what other Korea contents do you want to see while I'm here in Korea. I have one more week left. Definitely going to be doing a shopping haul video, a couple get readies with me, maybe a few vlogs, so stay tuned to that on the channel. I'm so sorry it's been radio silence. I'm in the middle of an international move, finals week, this Korea trip, so my plate has been full, but we're back, we're better, and we have a new Beyonce song for the summer, so let's celebrate that. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.